Tonight, Smitty, they have very deep rotations.
They do. The teams that can go about 10 deep, it does keep your locker room happy. The added benefit is it keeps you fresh at the end of the season.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the 5 spot. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And that one, good.
Excellent pass, PG-13. Keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Powell with a screen on Jackson. Doncic passes to Powell. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Leonard. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Now, here's Doncic. Passes to Finney Smith. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Lets it go from the wing. And Hardaway gets it to go.
And scanning the floor well. Porzingis all about finding open teammates when they've got a look.
Leonard inside. They get it back. It's Jackson with the drive. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first
and I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Reggie Jackson can still provide scoring. Maybe not at the 19 points per game level he once did, but he can still make an impact.
The first free throw is good. And Reggie Jackson, Steve, as you said, not the big scorer he once was.
He's got a reduced role, Kevin, on this team right now, but he can still get you a bucket when needed. Credit to Reggie Jackson for staying ready at all times.
Here's Dallas. 4-point game. And this matchup with Los Angeles. Hard to believe just the first game of the NBA's 82-game regular season schedule.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
George, no good. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Doncic against Jackson. Lays it up and banks it in.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
Jackson looking around. And the pass to Leonard. Out left to the wing. 5 to shoot. Porzingis with the block. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 2. Pass to Finney Smith. Back to Porzingis. Outside Hardaway. Porzingis sets the pick for Hardaway. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist from Hardaway. And it's all knotted up.
And what a luxury to run pick and rolls with Porzingis. And he can roll to the basket or pop out for that jump shot.
Powell with a screen on Jackson. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Here's Finney Smith. He's covered by Leonard. Porzingis with a screen on Jackson. Doncic passes to Porzingis.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
And you know you...
And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Here's Leonard after Luka Doncic's bucket. And they get it. Leonard trying to break free. And Jackson finishes inside.
Great vision on that pass. Kawhi moving it to the open teammate.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. So it sounds like they want to turn Kawhi Leonard into a passer tonight. Coach told his team, we have to make someone else beat us. If that means running 2, even 3 defenders in Y, so be it. We'll see if that strategy leads to multiple stops. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Marcus Morris. And it's Luke Kennard in for Leonard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, Smitty, opening day is upon us. You excited for the new season?
I am, Kevin. First of all, you love seeing the new rookie class, how they fit in. Second, a lot of these teams with a lot of trades and moving parts, and some of these franchises that have acquired new coaches. And with Reggie Jackson, it's a testament to his natural talent that he often leaves us wanting a little bit more.
Dallas making a switch here. Kleber's checked in. Both free throws good from Jackson. Dallas leading by 3. Pass to Bullock. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Porzingis. Over Ibaka. Porzingis can't hit. Looking at Dallas, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee. Batum gets it to fall from the right block.
Nice find by Luke.
Outside, George. He takes it in. Feeds to Ibaka. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Doncic outside. To the middle. For the 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Clippers trail. Batum wide open. He fired. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Batum's got 5.
That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson. Staying patient, surveying the court, locates the open man.
Doncic outside. Passes it to Brunson. Back to Doncic. Sinks the triple. Doncic has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Kennard for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
We've seen Kennard steadily increase his 3-point shots. Terrific accuracy here.
The pass to Porzingis. Doncic outside. Here's Brunson. In the corner, it's Kleber. And he gets it to go from the corner.
Great change of direction. He sold the defense that he was taking the look and instead found his teammate for an even better one.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Pass to Kennard. Ibaka with the ball. Headed by Porzingis. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Doncic kicks to Kleber. Back to Doncic. Kleber sets the screen for Doncic. Driving to the basket. And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That is his first foul of the game. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Mavericks. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Porzingis is out there with Brown. And it's Brown in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Now here's Leonard. Leonard draws the double. And here's George for 3. Rebounded by Hardaway. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. George with the bucket. Especially when it comes to guards.
It's hard to spot great defensive guards, but Eric Bledsoe, Kevin, is certainly one of those guys. Very strong on the ball. He's been a first-team all-defensive member. Remember, back in 2019-20 season, Bledsoe was a key part of the Bucks D, which was first in the league in team defensive rating.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Now, here is George. Los Angeles with another miss.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Brown finds Doncic. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And when he's knocking down the triple, pack it up. There's nothing you can take away from Luka.
And taken away by Brown. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Brown's got the ball. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Pass to Batum. And here's Leonard from 3. And the Clippers miss again.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Porzingis with a screen on Leonard. Pass to Brown. There's the dish to Hardaway. Clock at 6. Shot on the wing. Back to Brown. Doncic against Ibaka. Another shot. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
In the mid-range, no longer a challenge for Doncic. He has rapidly become one of the best three-level scorers in the game.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
The pass to Brown. Back to Doncic. He kicks it to Brown. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
And we've talked about the skill. Doncic has polished his game at a very young age, and that pump fake was a seasoned veteran's move.
First free throw is good. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. And 2 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Clippers trail by 11. Jackson passes to Ibaka. Back to Jackson.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside, George.
2 minutes.
George double teamed. Can they get it? Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Hardaway.
Reggie Bullock.
.136 left in the first half. On the wing, Doncic. Guarded by Jackson. And Doncic throws it down.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. It's a 13-point game. George, double teamed. Pass to Ibaka. Outside for George. Drains it from beyond the arc. George has got 6.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
To the inside. And Kleba slams it in.
Assisted.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Here's George following the score by Dallas. Launches it. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
To the wing on the left. Doncic against Jackson. Stolen by Jackson. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And the 3 off target.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Doncic kicks to Bullock. Wants to get it to Doncic and does. 6 on the shot clock. And Kleba slams it in.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. 11. Outside the wings are George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Fires the 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Out to Porzingis. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Leonard. Coming off a terrific season. 12th in steals, 16th in free throw percentage, and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And as we saw last season, a difficult guy to run the offense against. Constantly jumping the passing lanes. Always a threat to create a turnover. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you.
An efficient scorer inside. Morris can beat you with a variety of moves.
Porzingis passes to Powell. Powell with a screen on Jackson. Lobbed up there for Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. So it's the Clippers now. The Mavericks making the shot. And Leonard gets it to go.
The mid-range analytics do not apply to Kawhi. That's his shot.
And there was a slight panic in L.A. when Kawhi opted out of his deal. It quickly went away as Kawhi signed a new one with the Clippers. The Clippers can build knowing Kawhi is in it for the long haul. Always nice to know you have a star that you can win with.
Here's Zubac following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. And it's George missing.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 20. Connects from three-point range. Doncic has got 23.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Powell dishes to Doncic. Down low, stolen by Zubac. Leonard looking around. Puts up a 3. And Marcus Morris with the three. He's got 8.
And dangerous in that catch-and-shoot game. In fact, anytime Morris can square up, he's a lot more consistent.
Powell finds Doncic. Out to the wing. Here's Finney-Smith. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 8. Again, Los Angeles.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Doncic against Jackson, and it's good for 2. He's got 25.
Enjoys setting the table.
Passes it to Leonard. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Doncic passes to Hardaway, and here's Porzingis. Dallas moving it around. Powell with the bounce pass. Finney-Smith kicks to Hardaway. Clock at 6. Over George. Hardaway, no good.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
And it's Leonard at the elbow. Over Porzingis. And it's Leonard again missing. Dallas has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Back to Hardaway. And here we go. George heading to the hoop. And George with the stuff.
Great hustle by Paul, using his speed in the open court. And then, of course, he's an excellent finisher.
And they double up Doncic. Inside. There's 1:17 left in the third. Zubac, a screen on Porzingis. And it's Leonard missing.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Doncic finds Hardaway. Dallas, no good that time either.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Zubac with the screen for George. It's deflected.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Hardaway passes to Finney-Smith. Looking to end his cold spell. In deep, Hardaway drops it in the basket. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensively.
Trains the three-pointer. And the Mavericks lead by 21. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Here's Brunson. After Eric Bledsoe's score, Bullock kicks to Brunson. On the wing, Hardaway. Cleveland sets the screen for Hardaway. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Brunson. That 3 off the mark. Clippers trail by 19. Here's Leonard. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Now here is Hardaway. He's covered closely. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Ibaka's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bledsoe taking his time here. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
That was with force by Kawhi, dunking it over the defense and looking unstoppable.
Runs in the pass to Hardaway. Kleba sets the screen for Hardaway. And Kleba slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Kennard. Outside Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Hardaway Jr.
And the Mavericks lead by 17.
It looked like the defense just flat-out froze out there. Clear breakdown in communication to allow that easy bucket.
Ibaka with a screen on Hardaway. Outside for Bledsoe. Bangs home the trifecta.
And boy, their offense becomes all the more efficient when Bledsoe is knocking those down. And it just opens up the passing lanes for him as well.
Now, here's Kleba. Here's Brunson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
3 points.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Here's Leonard. Count it. Leonard's got 14 points now in the second half.
A tale of two halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
Brunson kicks to Cauley-Stein. He dishes it to Hardaway. Brunson against Bledsoe. From 17 feet out, the rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Leonard. Oh, Leonard in position. High to stop the alley-oop.
And boy, Kawhi is the perfect target. A big reach, get to the pass.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. His point to them was that they put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Here's Hardaway. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Over Jackson. Doncic finds Hardaway. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 9th assist in the game now.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Mavericks leading by 13. Here's the pass to Finney-Smith.
2 minutes.
Back to Doncic.
In the game. 2 minutes.
And they double up Doncic. Over Jackson. And it's Doncic missing.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And Kawhi, one of the top players in the league. The question for many is if he's in the top 3 or not.
I don't know, GA. I think it's pretty hard to name more than 3 players who are definitively better than Kawhi. I'll say this. He's an elite talent.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, Kawhi has always been an elite defender, but he's become just as fearsome on the offensive end. You can tell he never stops working on his game.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. And so here is Dallas. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Doncic against Jackson. Doncic outside. From deep. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The feed to George. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. George has got it back down to single digits for Los Angeles. Doncic with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. Here's Powell. Oh!
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Mavericks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And here is Hardaway. Serge Ibaka making his last triple. 5 on the clock. And Doncic, here we go. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
And that's how you do it. Ibaka still able to surprise people very quick off the floor.
The shot by George, no good. Doncic against Jackson. Now, here's Doncic. And so it's Dallas winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. It's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.